it's Amy here from the Stamp Market, and I'm excited today to share with you a super simple way to organize your envelopes, whether you have your own envelopes you've already got a collection of, or if you'd like to make your own coordinating envelopes using this Stamp Market cardstock. It's super easy, and look at this beautiful arrangement. Also, we'll be sharing with you how to transform that stick and store divider to customize it to these bins. These bins are available at Target. They're the kitchen storage bins. They're 7 inches wide and 14.5 inches long. Okay, let's get a close-up of what I've done here. So I've taken the stick and store divider system and I've trimmed this down, which I'll give you the measurements in just a minute. I've also just used a basic label for this and a font. And check out that gorgeous side view if you want to keep these out. I actually keep these in a drawer in an IKEA system, but they look great when I pull them out and set them on the counter, and it's just inspiring to see all those colors. And it just makes you feel good to know that you're organized, and whenever you make a card that you have a matching envelope in one of our colors. So let's get started on how to make these. Okay, you're going to need 3 simple tools to make this project. You're going to need a trimmer. You'll need an envelope punch board. I've used this one here by We Are Memory Keepers, $12 on Amazon, worth every penny, and I'm going to show you why you need this tool. You'll also need our Stamp Market cardstock, which is the perfect weight. This is an 80-pound smooth cardstock. It folds great, it creases great. You'll be able to really make these nice envelopes with every color. And you'll also need a really nice bone folder. Now let's get started. There's nothing like a perfectly matched envelope for that card. So we're going to start today showing you how to make an A2, which is a standard size envelope, perfect for those 4 1/4 by 5.5 cards. Now this envelope is sized just slightly bigger than those standard cards to allow a little room for any extra embellishments. There's only 2 measurements you need to remember to make these envelopes. The first measurement is for your cardstock, and that's cutting it down to 8 by 8. One thing you need to note is that the We Are Memory Keepers tool has the wrong measurements for the standard A2 size envelopes. If you follow these instructions, you'll have the perfect size envelope every time. Now the second measurement is you'll want to line that left side of your cardstock up to the 3.5 inch mark. You're going to punch and score. Then rotate your cardstock counterclockwise, line that up right to that notch, and you're going to punch and score. Now you'll do this again until you have all 4 scored lines. Now line that up to the notch, punch, and score. When you're rotating your cardstock, remember that you're only lining up the score line to the notch on the punch board. We're not using any measurements or rulers at the top. Now you have all 4 scored lines. Go ahead, and at the top of the little punch board is a corner rounder. Go ahead and punch each corner, and this will finish off your envelope with just that nice professional touch. Now let's assemble the envelope. You're going to use the bone folder, and you're going to press firmly along each scored line, folding those flaps inward and really creating a nice strong crease. When it comes to finishing your envelopes, the adhesive is one of the most important things. You don't want these to fall apart. I highly recommend the Suk Wang craft tape. I love this tape because it's so easy to tear. It's easy to lay down, and that backing comes right off. Once this tape is secured in place, this does not move. So be sure you're ready to tack it down, and there you have the perfect envelope every time. Okay, to make the dividers for this organization, you'll need the following things. You'll want to gather your stick and store stamp storage dividers, and I've just used the white because I really love the rainbow spectrum and also just having that white divider between each. But feel free to use the rainbow dividers and group your colors together in like colors. Will work just as well. So you'll have 10 tab dividers. Depending on how many colors of cardstock you have, you'll need to pick up a couple packs. So also you will need a different type of trimmer. I do recommend for this project using a little guillotine. This is just the tonic guillotine. Okay, let's customize these stick and store dividers. You're going to grab that guillotine. It'll cut nicely through this thick laminated stock, and you're going to line that top left edge to the 4.5-inch mark. And there you have the perfect height for your envelopes and box. Using the 8167 labels, you're going to print your colors, adhere to the top of the tab, and then arrange in order. Now that you've made all your envelopes and your dividers, go ahead and add those in whatever spectrum order you prefer. And it's such a nice way to see the fruits of your labor, have something inspiring to look at, but always be prepared to send out those cards and get them in the mail. Thanks, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you leave feeling inspired and ready to make some envelopes. Have a great day, friends.